It's recording.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
so now you see that it's recording.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm not recording these lessons so much anymore because a lot of the lessons I'm not teaching. It's more like you're doing mechavruta. But you're right. For this lesson, I think it's a good idea if somebody doesn't get everything, so this way they can go back to the recording. So great job, great idea. So let's go back to the share, okay? And we're going to look at lightning bolt fact number one. So like I said, in the psukim in Perek Tet after Chaf Aleph, you'll have to find a pasuk about Barad, or you can find a pasuk in the psukim that we did also, because we had Hinini Mamtir, Barad Kaved Me'od. That was pasuk Yud Zayin. I'm sorry, pasuk Yud Chet. You can use pasuk Yud Chet. Okay, let's look at fact. So fact number one, again, Makabard had thunder and lightning and large pieces of hail that contained fire inside them. So aside from just having hail with fire coming down, it was literally like the whole world was shaking. Okay, there was thunder, there was lightning. It was frightening. It wasn't just like a snowstorm. The whole world was extremely chaotic. It was a huge storm. Okay, it was really, really crazy. Besides the actual borough, there were the loudest thunder. The thunder is described in the Chumash as being like godly thunder. So if you ever got scared from some type of thunder, that you were in a thunderstorm and it woke you up, you know how those are, right? The really scary thunder. This was like 100 times that. It was so scary. The thunder, not just the hail itself, but the barad. Okay, next. Why did the Egyptians get hail? Why did they get the barad plague? What did they do that deserved them, that Hashem gave them this specific thunder plague? So who wants to read the second interesting fact? I'm just going to call on somebody to read the second interesting fact. Sam, can you read the second interesting fact for me? Sam, did I freeze? You aren't. So can't you? Why don't you unmute yourself? Okay, I'm confused about that. Okay, I'm gonna go and work on that. I thought. Okay. Let's see. Unmute. Okay. Okay. So now everyone, if you want to speak, you go ahead. If I muted you, I thought everyone was unmuted. So go ahead. Sam, you were saying, what's the second? What? Read the second fact to us.
You're not on share screen anymore.
Okay.
Second fact is because the Egyptians.
What's the matter? You got frozen? I don't hear Sam. Sam got frozen. Gabriella, can you read the second? Yeah.
Okay, the second one.
Yeah.
Because the Egyptians stoned the Jews every chance they could, so they were stoned.
Rabbi, you didn't hear me say it?
We didn't hear you say it. No, your internet connection, my internet connection or yours, froze in the middle. So, so basically, Gabriella and Sam both said, I didn't hear Sam, but I'm sure he did probably say it, is that just like, because the Egyptians stoned us, so that's why they got like stoned as well.
I said it was a midah keneged midah.
Exactly. The second fact is the midah keneged midah. Every makkah we always include midah keneged midah. So they stoned us at every chance they could. When we walked to the stores, they would throw rocks at us. We were always getting stoned by the Egyptians. And so too Hashem never forgot that and always saw that. And so too he threw, so to speak, he threw stones from Shemayim at the Egyptians for all the stoning that they did. Okay, we're gonna go to lightning fact number 3. Okay, the hail came down and cracked. So this is what the hail actually was, the Barad. So what exactly was it? So the hail came down and cracked, and out came a fire. Okay? So now it was an amazing thing to watch, because after the hail cracked and a fire came out, the fire, so to speak, cracked open, and out came hail. So it was like they were like it was happening over and over again. It came down and it crashed on the ground, and a fire came out, and then according to this, it closed up again, and hail came out of the fire, and then fire came out of the hail. It was literally like going back and forth from hail to fire, from fire to hail. Okay, so lightning bolt fact number 3. So let me let me call on someone to read lightning bolt fact number 3. Liana, can you read lightning bolt fact number 3? Okay, Liana's going to read to us lightning bolt fact number 3. Go ahead, Liana. Unmute yourself and read us lightning bolt fact number 3. Yes? Okay, what's happening with Liana? You need to unmute me, but I unmuted everybody, so why does that keep happening? Okay, so we're gonna unmute you and I'm not exactly sure why people keep getting muted. Okay, so go ahead, Liana.
You need to share your screen.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Some say the fire was lit and the barad was like a lamp around it. Others say it was mixed into the fire.
All right, so you have to try to imagine this, okay? So either it was like a lamp. A lamp, if you think about a lamp, there's like a little fire inside the lamp. You hold the lamp and there's a flame inside the fire. But some say it wasn't like a lamp. It was solid ice. It was someone has to mute their background. It was solid ice, and you can see in the ice there was a fire inside the ice. So it wasn't like a spot was carved out for the fire. So like a lamp, there's a space for the fire inside the lamp. There's nothing on the fire. According to some, there was actually a flame that was in a block of ice. And once the block of ice hit the ground and crashed and exploded, that's when the fire went on the ground. All right. So let's go into the next fact. Okay. And I think this is, we have 1. Did I skip any? 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the last one. Interesting fact number 5. Okay, let's call on Paige. Why don't you read the last fact of on the page?
Huh?
You're gonna, yeah, Paige. You're gonna read us the last fact on the page. Ready? Okay, Paige is gonna read the last fact on the page. Hey, that rhymes. Okay, Paige, you ready? She's saying that I'm unmuting her. Okay, go ahead, Paige. I've unmuted you. Maybe the internet connection is slow. Okay, go ahead.
To start this Makkah, Hashem took Moshe above the earth to start this plague.
Ah, yes, one of my favorite ones. Right. So, there's a Rashi that says this. How did Makat Barad start? So Hashem lifted Moshe, just like the other plagues. How did they start? Aaron took his staff and pointed it at the water, and the water turned to blood. So in this plague also, Hashem took Moshe all the way to Shemayim, and he pointed his staff down at like the atmosphere, and that's how Barad started. That's how Barad started. There are many, many more facts about this Makkah, but I don't see them listed here. See, here's a page, here's a Mishnah. Okay, so, but we learned another fact about Makat Barad, which had to do with that, how it started. It started with Moshe putting a scratch in the wall, right? He put a scratch in the wall, and he told the Egyptians that when the sun gets to right there, when the sun lights that part, that's when the plague is going to start. Right when it gets to right there. So you can include that fact if you want. It's just not one of the 5 on our list. But if you include that fact, that would be amazing. Another Midah Keneged Midah that's very famous. Okay, no, that's for Choshech. Okay, so that everybody should have now their 5 facts for Makat Barad, and we have a couple more minutes left of class, so let's just start the facts, the introductory facts of the next Mishnah. So we have only one fact on this Mishnah. Mishnah A has only one fact, right? So Daniel, why don't you read to us? Daniel, you can read to us that one fact. Go ahead, read us the one fact on Mishnah Hey. You should have this sheet printed. Next time we start class, we're going to do Mishnah, and we're going to learn the Mishnah and then have breakout rooms to answer the questions. Go ahead, Daniel, read us that one fact.
In the last 2 Mishnah, we learned about someone making mistakes during davening Chazar shots. This Mishnah will teach us what it means to make a mistake in davening.
Yeah, so we were talking about in the last Mishnah that the Chazan shouldn't say Amen to the Birchat Kohanim because Azriel, what's going to happen if he says Amen to the Birchat Kohanim? What did we learn? What's going to happen?
That he's going to lose his place and he's not going to be able to.
Beautiful, Azriel. He's going to get all confused. And if he's the only Kohen in the shul, what did we learn yesterday? Let's go to Sam. What did we learn yesterday? If the Chazan is the only Kohen, is he allowed to duchen? Is he allowed to duchen? If he's the only Kohen? What do you say, Sam? Go ahead, Sam. You were mute. The question was if the Chazan is the only Kohen in the shul, can he duchen? And remember, duchen means Birchat Kohanim. So if he's the only Kohen in the shul, can he duchen? That's the question.
If I think.
Oh
I
wait,
think
you weren't. It was, yeah, it was no. He should not duchen. But the Mishnah said, on one condition can he duchen.
Yeah, if there's no Cohen.
No. That's not true.
Oh.
If there's no Cohen, he can't duchen. But if there's no Cohen, he can duchen if there's for one with one exception. Yehudis, go ahead. You have your hand up. Go ahead.
If he assures them that he won't make a mistake.
Exactly. If he assures them that he won't make a mistake. So we'll continue learning this Mishnah, the next Mishnah tomorrow. I want to wish everybody a wonderful day. And Aryeh, go ahead. Questions? Yeah. Aryeh, go ahead. Okay. Go ahead. Aryeh?
I didn't have a question. I was just waving by.
Oh, I'm so, yeah, that I hear you. Okay. And Javi, are you waving by, Javi, or you actually have a question? Just waving by. All right, everybody. Bye-bye. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Shut